Oh my God, did you panic sold your HEX? I almost did. Man, HEX has been crazy. If you're someone who just bought in or you just got in or you got in the last 2 weeks, it's been totally crazy. So we're gonna look at HEX and we're gonna look at the market real quick. But I almost sold, panic sold at 24 when you went to 22. I know some people are probably going crazy right now. If you bought it, if you're a new adapter and you known about HEX recently and you just got in, it's probably going to be the first time you see that crazy swing from 51 all the way to the bottom at 22. It even went down to 16 at one point. But let's see what happened. Hey, welcome to my channel. This is the Crypto Prophet. I make different videos about different strategies and things that I use to make profit in the crypto land. If it's your first time on my channel, definitely subscribe. I plan to do a lot of videos on stuff that I invested in and stuff like HEX and BTC and different things that I do. Paxful, different strategy on how to make money utilizing and making profit utilizing this stuff. Okay, this is not me giving you any advice. This is me just showing you what I'm doing. You know, this is for entertainment and the stuff that I'm doing, so you can literally do the same thing if you choose to, right? But let's look at the market, right? BTC is down 3%. We at 69 right now, but let's look at HEX, which is what we really want to look at right now. HEX is at 158 billion market cap. At a certain point, I thought it was gonna flip Cardano because we was already at 2 billion, so 2.5 billion, and now, my goodness, BTC is 1.1 trillion. That is crazy. So it's going crazy. But let's look at HEX a little bit on the graph, see what it's doing right now. See, right now HEX is at 27 cents. Now if you bought on the high, let's say you bought it right there at 43 right there, which was the top of it, about 50, yep, about 51. So about 51, you're looking at a big drop from 51 right now. So a lot of people get scared. You know, if it's your first swing, you're like, oh my God, how does this thing react? How to react to it? But then I went and looking at on the HEX website. If you look on the hex.com website, and they were showing you some of the dip that this stuff has done in the past. You know, in the past where it dips crazy and it goes crazy high. One of my friends actually sent me this. Let me see if I can show that to you here real quick. Okay, I'm gonna share with you that picture, and if you're looking at that picture, see if I can grab it. All right, this is a picture of Richard Hart, who's the creator of HEX, and he says, go look at the chart, see those dip highlighted, weak hands are buying, and tap and selling at the bottom is a feature, not a bug. So a lot of people get scared, they go sell at the bottom. Right now, a good feature I love about HEX is the fact that they stress people staking it. So a lot of people that gets into HEX, they ended up staking the coin. So when they stake it, it doesn't really matter if it's crazy volatility is going right now. Like, you know, it gets crazy right now, so you don't have to worry about it. You lock your coin away. But if you're someone who's looking at the market every single day, you know, dumping to 60%, 40% can be really crazy if you invest a lot of money in there. It could be have you looking at sideways, and it's not impossible. It's crypto land. You know, you can make a lot of profit, but at the same time, you know, things can go the other way around. But let's look at this picture over here, showing some of the dip that happened before in the past. Dropped down 61%, and then it was pushed back up over 3,400%. And then it dropped down and then pushed back up to 104%, dropped down, then pushed back up to 536%. So if you're looking at this graph of HEX, this is not something new. So if you're looking at this stuff right now, you're invested, I definitely say calm down, relax, take a breather. You know, don't look at the market right now, chill out. If you have other business that you do, focus on your other businesses as you wait for the market to go back. Now, if you had sold on tap, what you could do right now is come and buy some at the bottom right now, because when you look at the graph, let's look at, if we go back to, let me see, This is July 16, right? If you go back to July 16, and I was looking at this graph right there, and you could see it did the same thing when it dropped to from July 16 all the way to August 1st. You could see August 1st to the 2nd, then it bumped up a little bit, then it dropped down, and then boom, it went on a massive bull run. So if you look at this graph, it looks very similar to this after this drop here. And you can see we drop over here, and now we right at the little bump up, and then we drop right back down. So if it's mimic the same thing that it did, we can be going up and looking at a good 60-75 cents HEX. So this would be a good place to buy. I know right now a lot of people don't like to buy when it's down, which is the other psychology you want to really actually adapt, is to buy low and sell high. But when it's low like right now, a lot of people don't want to buy. So this would be the time for you to actually get in, and then when you push up, then you can actually take your profit and make some more money. You know, my story, I got into HEX. I didn't get into HEX when it was 1 cent. I wish I did, right? I didn't get into it when it was 10 cents, not even 20 cents. I got into it when it was 30 cents. So I'm a late adapter, just like many of people that's probably watching this video. I'm a late adapter, but when I saw what they have to offer, when I look at the post chain and some of the stuff that you'll be able to do with it, it only makes sense because of the way that the feature of, even if people are selling the market, if HEX get to a higher price when they get back in, if they're gonna like their money, they have to buy it at whatever price that HEX is going to be on a CD form. So that's why I think this is a pretty genius idea, you know, jumping into HEX right at this moment. It still look like we can be up for some good run, and it's a very short time. But let me know, have you bought any HEX right now? You know, how you think about it. What do you think about pulse chain? Drop down some comment, let me know. I invested into BTC back in 2017. When I invested into BTC, I was looking for a way for me to buy Bitcoin. And I remember my bank shut me down. I did a video on YouTube. I think I got over 100,000 views on that video, how I got scammed of $10,000 because I was trying to buy Bitcoin using my bank back in 2017. Bank of America has shut me down. Chase has shut me down. And I started looking for different places. This is when I found Paxful in 2017. I started buying BTC there. That was before the crash. Boom, when the crash happened, man, I had different projects. There was so many different ICO going on at that time. I invested in some of them, lost some good money in ICOs. It was the wild, wild west. It was totally crazy time. Right now, we had a way better time than then, you know. But the good thing from the stuff that I invested in, some of them ended up 10xing the income that I invested, which makes it pretty cool. When I learned about HEX and I saw it, I was like, yeah, whatever. Someone told me about it. I wasn't paying attention into invested. So I didn't get in until late in the game, but it's still not that late in the game according to what I see they're coming out with the post chain and everything that's going to come through. So I'm pretty excited on this journey. Let me know where you are on this journey. Did you invest into HEX? Are you looking forward to take it to the next level with them? Or is it just a buy and flip for you? What do you think of the future? All right. Anyway, that was your boy Cater. Hopefully you appreciate this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Let's get some HEX. See you guys later. Bye.